So I've got a hypothetical scenario for you. You're going on a venture that's literally going to make you $1 million, and you get 90% through this venture of yours, and something happens that causes you to fail and not make the $1 million and lose it all. All because you didn't plan for one single little thing. And that is where the 29th law of power in the 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene comes in, which is to plan all the way to the end. I can't tell you how important it is, and it'll drive you crazy, but to plan for every possibility and probability of something going wrong, have contingencies to do everything. Because realistically, at the end of the day, it could cost you $1 million. I hate to say it, like, you could be in that situation one day, and do you really want to lose out on what could potentially be a life-changing amount of money just because you forgot to tie your shoes? Like, I don't want to be too facetious, and for the most part, it's not going to be $1 million on the line, but you get my point. Whatever you do, if you have a plan and you're trying to do something, you should at least have an idea for the things that can go wrong, and if that does happen, what would you do? It's like you look at like bank robbers, and they don't plan. They get caught because they don't plan for things. Like, I mean, you see it in movies too. They don't plan for every possibility, probability. What if the authorities come to the bank 5-10 minutes earlier than average? What if there's someone in the bank that has a you know what, a pew pew kind of thing? Like, but you get my point. If you don't plan for stuff like that, and you're doing those nefarious things, or whether you're doing a nefarious thing or not, you could get in some serious trouble, or your plan's just going to fail. So it's best for you to plan for everything, every possibility, every probability, because anything could happen. Like they say that the probability of your cat unaliving you in your sleep is very slim, but it's not zero. You could say that literally about anything. The probability of a golf ball, and I'm nowhere near a golf course right now, the probability of a golf ball smashing through my windshield right now is very slim, but it's not zero. And what would I do if that happened and I was driving 50 miles an hour? You know what I mean? Like, and once again, being facetious, you don't plan for stuff like that every time you get into a car. Like, sometimes you just have to like rely on your quick wit and your ability to think. And honestly, that would be my best advice to you, because ultimately there are things that you really can't plan for. But you should plan as much as you can and have contingency plans, but also train yourself to have quick wit and to be able to think under pressure. That is one thing that is honestly valued, extremely valued by anyone, because you see that there are people, and a lot of people unfortunately are like this, that something happens and something goes wrong and they freeze. They don't know what to do. Most of the time, fortunately for us, it's not life and death. But sometimes it is. Sometimes. But as I was saying before I was rudely interrupted by this call, but it was a semi-important call, you might be in a life or death situation, and your ability to think quickly is paramount, because you might not be able to plan for anything. But as much as you can, plan to the end. Plan to the end, see the plan through, and be able to think quick on your feet, because you never know when the absolutely unimaginable happens. And sometimes what you planned to fix that goes left, and you cannot fix it the way you thought you could. But that's about it for me. If you don't know me, my name is Brendan. This is The Lost Tribe. If you like this content, consider hitting that like button. Leave a comment down below. If you actually like this style of content, like my last video, I was parked, but now I'm driving, and it seems to be pretty popular. But let me know if you like it. And if you made it this far, listening to me and my ramblings about the laws of power, hit that subscribe button, because clearly you like the content. Once again, Brendan, Lost Tribe. I'm at the Tractor Supply. Peace out.